Hello, this is Travis Grant with PFT Body Transformation. PFT does stand for Phoenix Fitness and Training. I am located in Lincoln, Nebraska. However, I do offer services throughout the United States of America, as well as foreign as well, international and domestic. So today we are continuing our continuing our series on how to establish the habits that you need to be successful. My conversations are based upon a book called Atomic Habits. The artist is James Clear. I do not get any royalties or kickbacks or anything for promoting the book. It's just one that I believe in because I personally do it and I see it work for others as well. So we are in the middle of a 4-part series talking about the 4 rules of Atomic Habits, or creating habits that will stick. And we're going to get on to number 2. Last week, we did Make It Obvious. And as a refresher, there are 4, and we're talking about number 2 today. So let's get to it right now.
This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like a ceiling candle.
Okay, we are back, and we are talking about Atomic Habits today in terms of what are 4 principles that you need to be successful. I'm applying these to fitness area, but they do apply to anything. It doesn't have to be fitness, okay? It can be your professional work as well. These same principles apply. For this to be successful, there are 4 basic rules that you want to make sure you follow. And again, this is a 4-part series talking about each one of those individually. Today we are talking about make it attractive. There are 4. The first is make it obvious, which we talked about in the last video. This video, we are talking about making it attractive, and then we'll move on to making it easy and making it satisfying, which will be the last couple of videos. But today, so making it attractive. Kind of like making it obvious, this is not anything more difficult than what you're thinking. It's really just about finding a way to make whatever it is you're trying to accomplish as attractive as possible. So one good way to do that, and by attractive, I mean something that you want, right? Something that you desire. Fortunately for us, the dopamine rush that people get when they, receive something they want, the dopamine that you get from the anticipation outweighs the dopamine rush that you get from actually accomplishing or achieving the goal. So, or, whatever it is you're trying to do. That actually helps us here, because if the dopamine rush that you get for the anticipation is much greater than the actual end dopamine result, that helps us in what we're doing right here, because it does a couple of things. Well, actually it does one primary thing, but it allows you to what we refer to as stack habits. Okay, so what I mean by that is you can now stack a habit with, stack a habit of something that you are wanting to get better at, but you're not quite there yet. And again, I'm going to use fitness. So let's say you want to go on a 30-minute walk each day, and you have maybe a 45 or an hour window where you can get that done, like after lunch or something. And that's what you want to get to that point, but you're not quite there yet. Okay. What I mean is, it's still really hard for you not to go take a nap on the couch or play video games or whatever it is that you really, really like to do. You'd much rather take that time to accomplish that. However, in order to make that 30-minute walking goal more attractive, you can stack the walking goal with the desired goal. And let's just use video games as an example. So let's say you want to play 20 minutes or 30 minutes of video games, but you want to establish that walking habit. In order to make the walking attractive, right? That's our second one that we're talking about, is attractive. In order to make it attractive, you simply need to stack the walking followed by the video games. Stacking simply meaning one right after the other, because now what you've done is you put the walking in front of the video games, and the anticipation of playing the video games will now motivate you to actually do the walking, because you don't get to play until you've actually walked 30 minutes. And that anticipation of playing is strong enough to get you to start building that habit of walking 30 minutes a day or twice a day or whatever it is you're trying to do. Okay, so that is the basic idea of stacking habits. All right, I'm going to walk for 30 minutes. And then when I am done walking, I am going to reward myself, make it attractive. I'm going to play video games for a half hour. All right, not anything necessarily new. I think a lot of people will set some sort of a goal and then they have a reward, if they achieve the goal. The slight variation is we're stacking them in the same action. Okay, so the action of walking is coupled, it's partnered with the action of, put that remote down. It's actually partnered with the action of the video game. So you have them both stacked. All right, so there is a slight variation, but we are trying to accomplish the same thing, and that is create a system where you will be successful. Remember, that's what this entire thing is about. Okay, many people, I think most people are smart enough to figure out what they need to do in order to be healthier, whether that's from a nutrition standpoint or a fitness, health, exercise type standpoint. If you were to poll most Americans, they would list off 5, 10, 20 things that they know they need to do. The problem is they don't do them. A lot of times it's motivation, but you can overcome that, okay, by creating good habits. And that's what we're working on here. So once again, my name is Travis. I am with PFT Body Transformation. If you like the videos, give me a subscribe and a like. That does help with the algorithm to get it out to more people. Also, follow me to get more video updates. You will be notified when I drop a new video. I will move on to doing other video series as well. In addition to that, I do have openings for personal training and nutrition as well. If you are interested in some personal coaching, drop me a DM. Use the word habit, and that way I know what you are directly asking about in terms of that. When you do that, what I will do is set up a time for us to chat. It can be over Zoom, it can be Microsoft Teams, it can be a phone call, it can be FaceTime. But we'll just have an opportunity to chat, and that will allow me a chance to see if it is something that I can help you with. I am very, very good at what I do, but I am not for everybody. And I think that's okay. So I will certainly tell you that, and we'll help you find somebody that might be more suitable for what you're trying to accomplish. So hope you enjoyed the video today. Take care. We'll talk soon.